So as we all know, over the weekend, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano duked it out over at the Garden. I was there live in person watching this event, watching this fight. And I gotta say, man, it was definitely the best night of my life as a boxing fan. When it comes to boxing, um, it was it was very, very damn entertaining. It was a pleasure to be there live in person to witness history in the making. And it was an awesome night. It really was. I mean, you just got to be there to experience what just to experience the atmosphere at that arena at the Garden. It was crazy, and the fight itself, the main event itself. Oh man, I mean, I'm I just feel so lucky to have been there. Anyway, this video, as you guys can tell by the title, apparently more than a million, actually 1.5 million according to the Zone. 1.5 million people tuned in to watch this fight live on the Zone. Not 1.5 million, but 1.5 million viewers. One person could be watching or more. So it could have definitely been more than 1.5 million viewers watching at the same time for Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. You can read the caption from the Zone Boxing. Taylor Serrano saw an unprecedented audience of 1.5 million on the Zone to achieve a record-breaking viewership for night for women's boxing. Fans tuned in on the Zone across 170 plus markets worldwide to make the April 30 event the most watched female headline boxing broadcast ever in history. And I like it, man. I really do. I love it. I'm sure most of that audience is in the West, the US or the UK, Europe and the US, most likely most of those viewers. And still, that's still an amazing number, and it was a packed crowd over at the Garden. If it was a sellout crowd of 19,000, more than 19,000 people at the Garden, and it really was an insane night of boxing. And if ever Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano do it again over at the Garden or anywhere around the world, depending on the arena, most likely they're trying to make it in Ireland. It's definitely gonna sell out in Ireland. And if you live in Ireland, definitely buy a ticket to support your girl, Katie Taylor. But if it happens in the Garden again, and by the way, the Garden is trying to secure that rematch at the Garden again, definitely buy a ticket. And man, just the audience, the Irish fans, the Puerto Rican fans, man, it really was. As a boxing fan, and with an event with women headlining the event, I just can't feel but happy and proud to see how far the sport of boxing has gone, especially when it comes to women boxing. And looking at that, Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, during the ring walks, man, it was insane. I'm talking from a boxing fan's perspective, y'all, because most people don't realize that fans tend to be just fans of a fighter, based off who they are and their ethnicity and nationality, this and that. But I'm a boxing fan, diehard boxing fan, and I was there as a boxing fan, supporting. I mean, both fighters, but mainly Amanda Serrano. I wanted Amanda to win. Well, because she's on this side of the pond, right? So I gotta support my people over here. But in the end, a lot of people were complaining about the decision, this and that. I mean, to me, honestly, it didn't matter to me because the night was a spectacular night. I had a hell of a ton of fun being there, and my wife and my brother and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, who are not really big on boxing, they enjoyed the night as well. Man. Anyway, 1.5 million, man. And I'm sure a lot of people also streamed it illegally. So that's even more. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people tuned in to see this fight. And who says female boxing can't sell? It can. It can. The media just has to put the time and effort to support these fighters, write about them, talk about them, make videos about them. I do my best. But I'm not that big of a, I'm not the biggest outlet out there when it comes to the sport of boxing. I have less than 5,000 subscribers. But there are big networks out there, and big YouTubers and big writers who definitely have more influence, and they can tell fans more about female boxers. I try my best to follow as many as possible, not just males, but female boxers as well. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.